Okay, bud. Come on. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Clarenville. It's Paul Tilley. Today, I'm down on the beautiful Rotary Trail, and we're going to take a cruise of Loop 1. It's a 2.5 kilometer loop, newly redone, thanks to the Trailblazers, the volunteer organization. They're doing some great work. So, thanks to the town, the Trailblazers, for their work. This is well worth coming to walk. If you're on your way to Clarenville, if you live in Clarenville, you want to get out some nights, beautiful trail. It's easy to do. You can push a stroller, you can take your bike. It's all good. This site here was done by Newfoundland Power employees. It's one of the projects they did several years ago for their EnviroFest. This is a trail over the Lower Shoal Harbour River. This bridge was put here by Rotary. It's a pedestrian bridge. And you can see this is the Lower Shoal Harbour River. One of the boundary rivers in the original community when it was first settled. This river here was partially used for sawmilling. And the other river, the Shoal Harbour River, was used for sawmilling as well. And basically the town grew up around those rivers. And you see this here. There's a brook right there. That's Dark Hole Brook. It comes down from White Hills. There's Dark Hole Pond, which is at White Hills, the ski resort. And that river flows right down the valley, right to here. And it flows into the Lower Shoal Harbour River. And here we come to our first rest stop. And in times when the fire hazard is low, such as fall or winter, there's usually a little fire pit here. And again, got a little table next to Newfoundland Power in their work. And you go here and you're right alongside the river. Just to give you an idea of the various loop structures, there's a map, and we're here. We're doing this loop right here, loop 1. Hey, okay, Arthur, come on, let's go. Lots of fish in that river. Now here's our second stop area, and again, as I say, in non-forest fire season, there's also a little fire pit here. And again, a garbage container for your garbage. And by the way, I have some. Put it in here. You can see here that the trail is very much a work in progress. This bridge is taken out. I just wanted to show you a very interesting site right here. Over here, down this valley, there are remnants of a car. And the car, it's a Volkswagen bus, a microbus, a 60s institution. This here is a switchback that's been put in so you can avoid the steps. Again, from a stroller point of view, this makes it so much easier. I'm thinking it'd be easier to push a stroller down this than up it. So if you're going to go around the trail, the route that I'm taking on here's the best way to go for those purposes. I go along here a bit further, and there's a little frog pond. This will be interesting for the kids. And you can hear them ribbiting if you listen closely. Pretty slimy water, but frogs love slimy water. And they're there along the shore. Now you break out into what we call the dog park. There's the Trans-Canada there. And this is Clarenville's dog park. So if you're riding along Trans-Canada and you get to Clarenville, you go to the base of the hill as you pass Clarenville in. And here we go. Basically back where we started. Now when you come out the trail, you can actually do another loop. This is a paved loop, the Elizabeth Swan Park loop. It's only 0.6 of a kilometer long, but you know, if you have less time, or if you got a stroller or very small kids, you want to take it all in, this is a paved route. And we got small kids. I know my kids spend a lot of time here. This is a beach right here. This is pretty shallow. Place for a dip. There you go. If you look carefully, sometimes you'll see fish. And you'll see this old dory here. This dory was built by the Grandies, and the Grandies were well-known boat builders in Marystown. And these dories were built specifically for Clarenville days, and they were used for dory races. Everybody loves the splash pad. This is called Elizabeth Swan Park after Elizabeth Swan. She was a big influential person here in Clarenville, particularly in the figure skating world. But and unfortunately, she was killed in an accident. But she made major contributions, so the park was named after her. And if you're interested too, a playground with spongy surface. And here, in this facility right here, we have a conference facility plus a stage. And on Thursday nights in the summer, Arts Under the Stars there when the weather's good. Well, anyway, there's our walk. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining in. See you next time.